What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I...
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
The dead shall serve.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
Ah, at last.
The dead have risen again.
I live
Guards!
only to serve, great lord.
For the Lich King.
Prince Arthas, arm yourselves!
Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne
The undead
hungers.
have returned.
Faithless. This is more like it.
Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there.
My sight is
serve
yours.
well. What needs revealing? Let's see. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it. Let's see. I'll look into it.
Tread lightly. At last.
I shall be your eyes. Speak, fool.
This is more like it. At last. Finally. This is more like it. At last.
The damned
Frostmourne
stand ready.
hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
My sight is yours.
What is it now? Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it.
The undead! Sound
Frostmourne
the alarm!
hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
The damned stand
This
ready.
is more like it. Tread lightly. Finally. This is more like it.
What needs revealing?
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. Finally.
The
at
damned
last.
stand ready.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Help! The undead has returned!
For the Lich King. Finally. At last.
I live
Frostmourne
only to
hungers.
serve, great lord.
Finally.
You
at last.
bastard!
Finally. This is more like it. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand ready.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King. No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. At last.
Only to serve.
Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
I live only
This
to
is more
serve,
like it.
great lord.
Finally. At last. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. Finally.
My life for Ner'zhul.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? This is more like it. Tread lightly. You will know endless torment. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
My life for
This is
Ner'zhul.
more like it. Finally.
The
Frostborn
undead!
hungers.
Sound the alarm!
I live only to serve.
Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
The damned stand
This is
ready.
more like it.
Mercy, my lord!
I'll
Ah!
make sure you suffer. Frostmourne hungers.
Kill them all!
Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. What is it now? This is more like it.
I live
I bow
only
to
to
your
serve.
Frostborn
The damned stand ready.
Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally.
The dead have risen again!
Frostborn
Guards!
hungers.
Ah!
My life
at
for
last.
Ner'zhul.
Finally. Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it.
The dead have risen again!
Ah, at
Guards!
last. Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to your will.
No one orders me around. Ah, at last.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.